applying the power of liking and friendliness to business development. Liking isn't just, we're not talking about the casual meaning of liking somebody, we're really talking about the psychology of influence and persuasion and how the principle of liking can be applied to business development activities. So basically, this psychological principle says that if you see somebody, like say you're buying a used car, and you see somebody and the salesperson is similar to yourself, they're friendly, you like many attributes about them, they seem to have a lot in common with you, you're more likely to buy a car from them. And that's why so many used car salesmen like to ask where you're from, you know, what you've been doing on the weekends. If you like the Chicago Cubs, they like to try to figure out what you have in common very quickly so you can build rapport and find common ground through which they could sell you a car more easily. So I'm going to show you how you can use this in business development in a non-sleazy used carsman way, but I think you'll see how applicable it is right away. So the first example is having a company figurehead for your business. Many of you have probably seen the Subway guy, or the person who's now the head of all the Verizon commercials. He's kind of the figurehead for all of their commercials. What's happening there is these huge multi-billion-dollar companies are trying to be more personable, they're trying to be more liked and more friendly with their branding, so they don't look like a billion-dollar corporation. They don't show the big office building and then the president talking in a very official manner in front of the board of directors. They're trying to get people that are just like their customers. So if you develop a company figurehead, or somebody in your company is now going to become kind of the head person for all of your advertising, make sure you spend some time defining your customer avatar, who your average customer is, your most profitable customer, the ideal customer you want to be attracting to your business, and then have somebody who looks and acts and seems very similar to that type of customer to be your kind of company figurehead. And that way it'll help you attract those which are similar to that person through this power of liking and friendliness. Another tip is to, like I just mentioned, not be overly serious in your marketing, especially lots of law firms and consulting firms and even business startups that are trying to seem bigger than they are, become very impersonable, and they become very stodgy and businesslike and kind of withdrawn from the customer, and they put up these formal business processes or a very serious looking stationery or something to try to make themselves look like a bigger business than they are, or to try to look extremely professional and authoritative, when really the value you give to the customer, the educational marketing you do, and the type of services you provide should be the thing defining your brand, not boring, authoritative stationery or a website that's very non-engaging. So just remember not to be too overly serious, or nobody will connect with your business on a personal level at all. The last tip is to basically focus on educational marketing, and you can be very engaging through educational marketing. You can use the same vocab and the types of words and stereotypes and opinions that your customer avatar might, and by acting the same way they might, you're going to look more similar to them. And if it's through educational marketing, it's a great medium because it activates a lot of the other influence and persuasion principles that we talk about within some of these training videos, such as authority. It positions you as an expert if you provide them with a ton of educational marketing, such as reciprocation. It basically allows you to give value to your customers and potential customers first, and then people will feel like they want to provide value back to you. And then also scarcity. If you provide 50 pieces of educational marketing and your competitor only provides 2 or 3, your knowledge is going to appear more valuable because it looks like you're the only one that has that knowledge, and you suddenly become more scarce. So I hope these examples help, and I hope these applications of liking, having a customer avatar focused company figurehead, not being overly serious, and leveraging educational marketing helps you apply the power of liking to your business development activities.